All right, yeah, so back, so on this one, square root of -9 is going to be DNE. If they put the negative on the outside, though, that's fine, and the answer is just -3. Do you see the difference between those? Why? Well, because, and then let me come up here and also let me do all three. Let me do the square root of just regular 9 is +3. So we have three different versions there. I want to make sure those make sense for you. So basically, the deal is a square root asks the question, what times itself is this thing? And so like if I did the square root of 25, for example, what times itself is 25? Well, 5, because 5, right, because 5 times 5 is 25. Well, that's why this one's DNE here, because no number times itself equals -9, which is what's inside the square root, right? There's no number times itself that equals -9 or negative anything, right? Because -3 times -3 would be +9, not -9. Doesn't work, right? Two negatives don't work. Well, then you might say, well, how does this one down here work? Well, this one is true because the negative is outside. So in this case, the negative right there, oops, sorry, I just bumped it in a funny way. This negative right there, he's just a spectator. He's just watching. That's all he's doing. He's not part of the square root. The square root is just the square root of 9. Like what times itself is 9, 3. And then the negative that's sitting on the outside, he's still just sitting there on the outside. So if the negative is on the outside, it's removed from the square root, and you can just do the square root, no problem. But if the negative is on the inside, well, that is asking what times itself is -9. Nothing. No way you can do that. So there we go. There's the different type of problems and their answers.